Yeah, good old spin lane at top lane. Both taking a little spin. Garen's been a little more effective early levels
in the top lane.
So that's going to be a fun one to watch on. I mean, I feel like Darius, even though Darius supposedly gets outscaled by the majority of top laners, I feel like he will outscale Garen.
Going in.
Yeah,
Jinx taking a lot of damage.
I think Lucian barely came out of that trade ahead after he went for the second dash in again, but overall it still was in his favour, so it's probably fine.
They both got the part. I mean, Lucian's currently winning on CS, and he's going to push this wave under tower. Depending on how well the Jinx can actually farm under tower, is going to, you know, see whether this discrepancy is. But Jinx gets bound again, and
not really much follow-up.
220 HP, 200 HP in fact, as the caster creeps just wail on her.
Go get them.
I mean, Bard is going to be able to place the relics now.
Yeah.
Going to be able to get the sustain back, but you know, how effective is it going to be if the Morg keeps landing the blindings? The
one issue for the bot lane though is Lucian is pretty much out of mana already, so
that is true.
He's going to be having to like be a bit more careful with his poking. How often he's going to be throwing them out, the Qs and the Ws.
Morg, however, is not.
Yeah, she's actually has a lot of her mana still remaining. So
whereas
it's basically going down to her to poke.
And those, you know, those shrines, they aren't cheap.
Yeah, they're very costly. I noticed. Like, they cost a lot of mana in the earlier part of the game.
Definitely.
There you go. So walking up, getting them.
I will be interested to see what the Bard decides to level first. It's kind of the common thing to max Q first, just for the lane pressure.
Yeah,
but
I know that
Q. People have been known to max the W just for sustain.
Oh,
and the red side kind of coming in. Bot lane, red side, not exactly ready to receive the gank. And
Jinx going melee range.
I don't know. This Jinx kind of overstepping her mark a little bit.
Oh, there's going to be a stun and a snare in mid lane.
Stun and a snare. They're just kind of like watching each other.
Their abilities are very similar. They've got 1 point. Oh, actually, Swain's is a point and click, but it's a line. So I guess kind of similar. I don't know. They've both got,
if we take a look in the top lane, you can actually see Darius taking a very heavy lead in the CS early on.
It's funny because Garen was pressuring him a very large amount
at
the beginning of that lane. No,
Darius is out of mana.
Yeah, this may be a problem for Darius because obviously Garen has no mana.
Afford to fall this far behind. Oh, the flash coming out
in mid lane.
From both
Nunu
sides.
is going to be able to pick this kill up.
Is going to get in with the slap.
The flash ice slap.
Flash slap into.
So I saw it was amazing watching Nunu pick up kills with just chasing someone down, slapping them.
His basic attacks hurt, man. Blood Boil basic attack Nunu, oofed. Such damage.
Oh, Victor was already able to go back and get the first part of his special item, the Hex Core. So that's gonna have. I'm pretty sure it gives one ability upgraded, doesn't it? In the first upgrade. So
yes, it's per upgrade, I believe.
Let's have a little click on Victor. Let's see what he went with. He has.
Swain's currently roughly about 40 AP above the Swain. I mean, obviously that's going to probably fall off a lot harder late game due to Swain's scaling.
Yeah.
But just early on, it's just such a massive differential in AP.
I've noticed though you can't click on Victor.
Without the Nunu, it would have been very close.
Yeah, you can't click on Victor to find out what he's upgraded, believe it or not. Oh wait, no, there you can. Wait, no, maybe you can't. It just tells you what all of them do if you do upgrade them. So, well, I guess that would just require some more attention to be paid to that lane, and we'll see. He hasn't upgraded the laser though.
So, blue team hanging in near the dragon area. Rek'Sai seems to be recalling from the dragon pits. Victor taken very low there by the Swain, even with that additional 40 AP, just not being able to pull out the damage.
It's because they both hit the 6, and you know Swain, he can just sustain the damage back.
Yeah, with the catalyst and you know the passive from catalyst gaining the health. And
that's probably gonna be the end of Victor.
But can Rek'Sai pick up the second kill?
I would expect. Oh no,
backs out. I mean,
ultimate.
he was only level 4 to the Swain's level 7, which may have made him back off. And, you know, Swain would have gained a lot of health back. I mean, he doesn't have much mana, but
so
this Johnny Bravo.
I knew that was going to happen.
By Darius.
That was an obvious turn. Like he had the as long as he had the mana to do it, that was easily a kill for Darius there.
Things just going very much so in the favour of blue team currently. Dragon and 2 kills, just unanswered by red team.
And of course also the first blood, so that didn't get an answer either. So you know it's just gonna slowly keep going to the blue team.
Just under 9 minutes. I mean, it's a good thing they've got a hyper carry. I mean you know, gotta look towards that late game.
You mentioned earlier about the top lane CS. It's gotten worse since it's now doubled, basically.
I can't see it getting much better from here. Honestly,
well, after Darius secured the kill,
would have had the slight edge in the lane due to, you know, not having the mana costs and just being able to spam the waves as they get pushed, like getting pushed towards tower. But doesn't seem to be the case. Darius obviously doing a very good job in that lane to deny Garen any kind of advantage. Victor getting a lot of poke off here with the Z, but
Swain's just gonna...
it's just Swain. He's just gonna bippity boppity boop on the minions and get most of that health back.
Like I feel like Swain's passive along with his ult is pretty ridiculous, to be honest. It's like, hey look, I'm using all of my mana, but when I kill this minion I get my mana back anyway, so it don't matter. It's ridiculous. I mean, I'm not going to say that Swain's OP or anything, because you know, he's not, but he's very strong in my opinion. So another little skirmish at top lane going down. Garen is still managing to put out a lot of damage.
What was
to say he's so far behind?
The brutalizer, because that armor pen early is just ridiculous. But I can see Darius turning it.
He's going to easily turn this, and there you go.
What if the changes to Darius and his ult? It's just kind of ridiculous now.
It doesn't even affect his early game. Like that literally, all it does is I think give him a little bit of mana back. But
and Bard ult, we were talking about how they were going to use. The answer is not very well.
At least for the first one. So let's just hope that they get better from this point onwards.
She can, but she needs to be careful. The heal comes out from the Jinx, and that's gonna be enough to make the Lucian and the Morg back off at this point. But a very offensive play coming out from Morgana, and the Bard ult not coming up great.
No, I'm just wondering, like, with the Bard having, he's still got a decent amount of mana, so realistically they should be able to sustain some health back. Never mind, we're going mid lane. I think this could be a dead Swain,
but that should be enough to do it with the Storm Cloud.
And yep, that will be the case. So
nicely set up there by the Victor, and then, you know, added on to it by the Rek'Sai. And Jinx actually has a BF sword.
Yeah, she shouldn't have backed off from that fight there.
Sword pickaxe of the Lucian. I mean, ult wasn't necessary. Even if he didn't heal, that wouldn't have killed him. It didn't hit the second proc of the, you know, travel extra damage thing.
But getting the heal out of it was probably worthwhile in the end anyway. So
yeah, I mean, you know, ult for summoner always worth, but I'm not entirely sure it was the right call.
So it looks like top lane is just going to slowly get worse and worse for Garen.
Looks like I've seen this before.
Yeah, he's starting to realise he can't do anything.
But he's quickly learning that Darius ult hurts, and that he's not really anything in his arsenal to defend him against at the minute. I mean, I'm not even like a fan of
this is the
the flash coming out. This top lane is becoming a bit of a snowball.
You can't flash that dunk, unfortunately. It doesn't make much sense, but you cannot flash it.
I mean, from the Garen, I honestly would have just preferred to have seen like a giant spell coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I think he felt that he had the advantage in the lane right at the beginning when he first got it, and it was like,
even when
was
he
losing
bought
in
the
CS.
brutalizer, he was down in CS.
Yeah, that's basically the issue for the lane, I think. How long we got? So next dragon's up in 1 minute, so I imagine that the blue team will definitely be looking for.
Oh, the flash coming out from Nunu, flash snowball.
Yeah, the flash ice. Oh, and here comes the ult to get the slowdown.
Coming out, but Rek'Sai coming in for the counter gank.
Yeah, but they're playing scared.
But yeah, they should be out of this. But bot lane is coming up to
coming
react. I fear for Victor's life here. Victor's just been bailed on by the Rek'Sai.
Yeah, that's it.
A lot of damage.
Another bot ult coming out.
The team just not really in sync there. If the bot out,
Lucian is not.
Maybe would have come out sooner to stop bot lane going up at all.
Yeah. That
Victor
might have
could
been
have got out.
thing.
That was a nice stun there. The Rek'Sai feeling that was enough to go in on. The Jinx is going in, but taking a lot of damage.
She does secure a kill, but I don't feel like it's gonna be a worthwhile trade.
Entirely worth, in my opinion. But the Swain now, let's see how much he can actually get.
Oh, get the ball up. No, the ice ball is gonna hit.
Journey, but that actually helps Swain. If he would have turned, he maybe could have caught the Rek'Sai. Ah, this game's getting out of control.
Yeah. This is going to also be Dragon for the blue team. Darius is just pushing through mid.
8 seconds. Mid tower's probably going to go.
Swain just going back for that pink.
Lead.
Darius, he can't be tanking that. There we go. So, Garen's now just been left alone to just push top lane out. But with Darius pushing mid lane, I mean, if Garen gets that turret, it's not going to make it worthwhile for them anyway. Victor is managing to hold Darius away from the tower for now. But 2 dragons already for the blue side, so I mean, at this rate they're going to be getting the 5 dragons if this game goes like to about, what, let's say 40 minutes, if this game goes to that.
Honestly, with the momentum that the game has currently, I can't see the game going past 30 minutes.
I can't see it doing that, but if it does, you know, it's more than likely that the blue team will end up with 5 dragons, and that'll probably be.
Jinx ult comes out, maybe? Holding on to it for some reason.
Yep, that is quite a questionable decision. Oh, there it is. After the Bard picks up the kill already.
Coming out very late there. He sat on that ultimate for a very long time.
Lucian going very aggressive. Nothing done about it though. He was able to just do that for free.
I actually want to talk about the Lucian build a little bit. He's opted to go for Avarice Blade, Zerka Greaves, Brutalizer, and a pickaxe.
I mean, I know where he's going with the build, but
he's going double armor pen item very early on.
Oh no, I think it's definitely an Infinity Edge. He's just getting the Yomu's in with there. But I feel like he should have a BF sword rather than the pickaxe in terms of getting a damage part of the items from Infinity Edge. But that's Nunu going to be going down to save Morgana's life. He gave it his all. He tried to get out of there, but didn't work out. The magical journey.
That was the most magical journey I've ever witnessed.
Is Lucian going to use his ult? He doesn't have it.
There goes. Will Bard get out? Yep. Will he get any assistance from his team? No, they were just fine to let him die, Victor he gets out on his own.
Victor threw down his slow stun thing. I always forget what that ability is called.
I don't believe Lucian was even like in range of it though, was he?
Well, it was. He put it just to block him off
of the corner.
Yeah, he did it so that it was to block him off. That was the main use.
I suppose we'll let him off on that one.
So Victor has, is that the fully upgraded hex core? Yep, that is the fully upgraded hex core that Victor now is in possession of. So he's just rushed the upgrade of that. I mean, whenever I play Victor, I never feel like I want to upgrade, rush the upgrade of that. Like I want to just get, you know, some good AP in there, so you know, needlessly large rod, so that I can upgrade that later to Death Cap or Zonya's. Zonya's is a very useful item for a Victor to have, because he hasn't got the greatest amount of mobility. I mean, I know his Q gives some move speed, but it's you know, it's not immense.
It opens up a lot of outplay potential if you have Hourglass.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe on
yeah, because his ultimate,
especially versus someone like a Swain, where they're just going to be kind of like benefiting from fighting you. So the Hourglass just opens up a whole level of, you know, awesomeness that Victor can undergo, especially with the Darius going 4-0. He's probably going to want to pick up the Hourglass pretty soon.
I'm going to need some of that armor. Lucian did finish the Yomu's